What is the future of property market in Australia?
Okay, one thing is I'm here in Australia for the last 27 years. One thing is no one can predict how exactly the market will be. Everyone just based on their experience they'll say. But my experience is purely my view is that number of migrants coming into Australia, as you know, after COVID has been increased to nearly 200,000, plus number of students coming has been risen dramatically. So based on these figures, there will be people coming into Australia. And as of now, already we know that there's a huge shortage of properties in Adelaide, for example, in South Australia in general, and also in Perth. Adelaide, for example, some suburbs have a vacancy rate of 0.4%. So 3% of vacancy rates is considered like a nominal. So anything less is considered like scarce. So if it goes to 2.6 or 2.4%, it's considered very low vacancy rate, which means there's a huge amount of properties required. So if something goes to 1%, that's critically low. And we are talking about 0.4% in Adelaide, for example, not in all suburbs, but in many suburbs. But in other suburbs, it could be 0.6, but still low. And if you look at even Sydney, when I read last time, it was 1.2%, which is still very low. And same with Brisbane and a lot of other, even in Perth, it was like 0.6%. So if you look at it in general, everywhere vacancy rates are very low, indicating that a huge amount of shortage of properties. And that's as of now. So imagine all the new people coming in, a lot of students who come, like many people prefer to stay here, they may not go back. And also there are a lot of people coming on employment visa for short-term, job assignment. So when you consider all these, there's going to be a huge demand. So in general, in long term, I think Australian property should do well. But currently, because of interest rate and other concerns, maybe it will be like either stagnant for some time or drop a little bit in a short period of time. But in long run, it should do very well. That's my personal opinion.